Hello again, Rena. I'm very excited to open Rena's storybook again. And today we are going to read a story about another great miracle that Jesus did. Let's open Rena's storybook. And the story for today is Lazarus raised from the dead. Whoa! There was a man who lived in the town of Bethany, where Martha and Mary lived. His name is Lazarus. Lazarus is Mary's brother. He was sick, so the sisters sent someone to go and tell Jesus, "Lord, the one whom you love is sick." When Jesus heard that, he said, "The sickness will not end in death. This is for the glory of God. This has happened to bring glory to the Son of God." Jesus loved Martha and Mary and Lazarus, but he decided to stay where he was for 2 more days. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's go back to Judea." And he said, "Our brother Lazarus has fallen asleep, and I'm going there to wake him up." The disciples said, "But Lord, if he sleeps, he will get well." Jesus meant Lazarus was dead, but the disciples thought that he meant Lazarus was really sleeping. So then Jesus said to them plainly, "Lazarus is dead. And I'm glad that for your sake I wasn't there so that you may believe. But let us go to him now." When Jesus arrived, he found out that Lazarus has been dead and in the tomb for 4 days. Then Martha, as soon as she heard Jesus was coming, she went to meet Jesus. And Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now, I believe whatever you ask of God, God will give you." And Jesus answered, "Your brother will rise and live again." Martha replied, "I know that he will rise and live again in the resurrection on the last day." Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever lives and believes in me shall never die." Martha, do you believe this? Martha answered, "Yes, Lord, I believe you are the Christ, the Son of God, who is to come into the world." After this, she went back home to her sister Mary and said, "Jesus has come and is calling for you." As soon as she heard that, Mary rose quickly and met Jesus. She came to where Jesus was. When Mary saw him, she fell down at his feet and said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw Mary crying, he felt very sad in his heart and was deeply troubled. He asked, "Where did you bury him?" And Jesus cried too. So they came to the tomb. It was a cave with a large stone covering the entrance. And Jesus said, "Take away the stone." And Martha replied, "Lord, it has been 4 days since he died. There will be a very, very bad smell coming out of the cave." Jesus said, "Did I not say to you that if you would believe, you would see the glory of God?" So they took away the stone. And then Jesus looked up and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. And I know that you always hear me. But because of these people who are standing by, I said this, that they may believe that you sent me." And after that, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come forth!" And the dead man came out. His hands and feet were wrapped with a cloth, and he has a cloth wrapped around his face. And Jesus said to them, "Loose him and let him go." Wow, 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 Rena. A man who has been dead for 4 days is now walking again. Lazarus was raised from the dead. What a wonderful miracle! Wow! They thought it was too late. Lazarus would not see any miracle. But Jesus is far greater. Anything is possible if you just believe. So, keep believing, Rena, and you will see miracles coming your way. Amen. And that's the end of our story. Until next time, goodbye, Rena!